What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, a trading coach. I will be doing a live trading session and live analysis, live discussion about every aspect of trading. So today is the third day of trading week. As you can see, very volatile day as NFP week. We can see the market is heading like a rocket. What do we see that from on gold, the price after breaking this multiple times from this support level, the price is still pushing high in the direction that we expected. We see that in this 15 minutes time frame, gold has broken to the upside, tested this previous resistance and support, and we can see that the market currently breaking to the upside. Very volatile market. As the news coming later today, we will look for an entry opportunity as soon as we will find a trading opportunity in this market. Now before I begin this live session, guys, make sure that you like this stream and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet, and also stick till the end of this session to see every trade that we are opening in this live. And also, if you want to learn and grow as a trader, make sure you stay full attentive. Any question, don't hesitate to ask me using the live chat. There's a live chat available for you to talk and discuss what you are interested about trading. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask in detail. I try to cover every question coming along the way. So first of all, I will be looking at daily on gold. You can see that from the daily perspective, this is a daily price action here on gold, which is in fact a bullish price action. And from this back to back two daily middleman in that zone on gold, we saw that the price had a significant bounce, and with that bounce we saw that previous day there is a bullish engulfer followed by a gap opening, and we see that from that level gold in fact had started to move towards the upside, which is expected. Now it is a very strongly bull market at the moment. We see that from the weekly perspective, after previous weekly bullish engulfer, this week the price started to move to the upside. Already we have seen has broken all this support down resistance here, and from that zone we can expect gold to move up. I think that it's gonna push up to this resistance level again. If you look at this weekly chart on gold, this is a, you can see this chart where you can see that it's a bull flag. Okay, so in that bull flag, all right, so if we draw this level here on gold on the weekly perspective, which is a bull flag, and with that bull flag we see that the price almost has tested the support and now it is heading to the resistance level. Now if we look at the lower time frame price action, you can see here is the liquidity grab on the lower time frame, and from that zone previous session, after multiple tests, finally it just has triggered little bit of liquidity grab, which is a very powerful momentum here, as we see that this market is fueling to the upside with this strong movement. Only three narrow dodges has formed this structure, and we can see that from that level there is a bounce, and with that bounce we can expect gold now to move up. Already we see that after little pullback, gold started to move to the upside, and I think that we could see that this market is keep pushing high. And from the, you can see from this 1 hour chart on gold, where we see that this is a 20 EMA in that zone, and with this 20 EMA the price is respecting this level. There was a consolidation and then immediate rejection. We saw that there is quite a few candles here on gold from the 1 hour perspective, and in that zone you see how the price gathered liquidity and then has gone. This is the smart money area where the big boys bought, and that's why we see the market is moving from that zone. And after break of this level we saw a retest with this doji. This doji is a potential this is the retest. This is a clear retest and rejection from this level. When you see a breakout, a retest, which is a sign of potential movement to the upside, and on the lower time frame we see that the price is maintaining that bullish structure. We had a smaller trade on gold today after this yesterday's massive one. Today also we had a smaller one. Let's keep up, and it's coming up on the news session. News coming up, we want to have a bit bigger trade in the upcoming session. If you are hungry for the pip, make sure that you stick till the session. Make sure always open in a demo account or do the proper risk management, which is very, very important as a trader. Doing the proper risk management is the key to be profitable as a trader. All right, so let's see, let me know in the live chat how are you doing today. So what's your expectation with the news? Let's see quickly the news calendar to see how the market is evolving. I'll be looking at the calendar, and with this calendar we see that the news is coming up. We saw euro news has been released, which in fact very, very positive for euro, and that's why we saw that there was a massive strong bullish momentum on euro. We had a euro dollar trade, did not work out, that's fine. We had covered with the gold, and we want to have more later this session. Now if we look at dollar coming up in just 4 minutes, okay, non-farm employment change coming up in 4 minutes, guys. Hold tight, and then 10:30 p.m. is coming up, preliminary GDP. Both of this news definitely will give a good momentum in the market. All right, so we see that the price is pumping to the upside, and I want to see that this market giving us a very good opportunity. So we could see what I think that, right, we see still moving up, and I'll be really happy to see that it has broken again, which is less likely, but it's possible with the spike. And if it made that a spike, maybe we could see that even is coming down here again for a liquidity gap, or we could see keep pushing high. We'll be waiting for a trading opportunity based on the real-time price action. The way we see in the 15 minutes is very important. All right, let's keep that one aside. 15 minutes price action is very important, as there is you see this candlestick pattern is in fact a strong bullish. All right, we see that the market, the bulls are pressing high. All right, so let's find out where the trading opportunity coming up. Thank you. Good evening. Thank you very much. Good evening, Loda. Good afternoon, family. Thank you very much. I'm Dita. Thank you, coach. Please look at US100 when you get time. Thank you very much. No problem. Yeah, absolutely. We'll be looking at that. Diane, is there any bearish momentum in gold? So far, we don't see any bearish. We see that it's pushing high. Eco. How is that? Thank you very much. Hi sir. What about Gbpusd? Yeah, doing well. Gbpusd, we see that it's pushing high, all of them together. Let the news be released, and then we'll be looking at that. Awesome, coach. High impact news on the way. Buckle up. Yeah, absolutely. Where do you see NASDAQ going, sir? We will be looking at that. Rajib, so will he fall from 1949? So 1949 is still far. If it goes that far, there is definitely a probability to drop. 1949 is here. Okay, so let's see if it reach that far. There is a probability for a potential reversal as well. Okay, first of all, let's keep that there is a big imbalance here. I think that with the news we might see that the market having that spike. This is an imbalance in the market on gold, right? It left a fair value gap here, and with that fair value gap we could see that gold coming down here, going up. One probability. news will tell you exactly what's gonna happen, because without understanding the proper structure, it is almost impossible. So we saw that there's a spike to the upside initially. Let's see. So first of all, I want to see that results. Let's see what's happened here. Data, why it's not loading up yet? Okay, so 177k in relation with respect to 194k, which is showing a negative to DXY. That could lead gold, so it's trending to the upside. You might see that it's heading towards the upside. Okay, so we see that data positive, negative for DXY, so that lead gold to the upside as expected. Now here is the key points to see where we can find an entry opportunity for this potential momentum. And you see this is the 5 minutes candle. We have seen a break opposite direction of the trend. So you see that there is a this is a resistance here at 1947. Okay, so we could see that gold is slowly breaking that high. All right, now it is important to see, because the market already established an uptrend, and with that uptrend, let's find out. Patience is the key. As you have seen yesterday, we had a great trade on NASDAQ as soon as we found that setup that we are looking for. Okay, so be patient, guys. Make sure you stay motivated and energized by being patient. Your analysis is most of the time right. Peter, thank you for that. Yes, I try to do my best to bring that to you guys. Make sure that you stay subscribed and press that bell button. NASDAQ, yep. Jim, thank you very much. So where are you from? Yogesh, where? Okay, I'm in Melbourne, Australia. Thank you for that. Could US30 go down? Thank you very much. Good morning. I'm trying to find your entry in gold here. Awesome, thank you very much. Okay, so we see that here, yeah, there is this upside is a very strong momentum. I will be interested to buy if we see that the price has broken significant key level. Only in that case I will be interested to go long on gold. Otherwise, let's keep watching, and as soon as we will find an entry opportunity, we will be jumping on a trade. We did have a gold trade here early today after this yesterday's massive win. Today also we had a smaller win on gold. I want to see that another big win. Yesterday also we had a NASDAQ trade. How many of you were on that NASDAQ trade? Let me know in the live chat. And I have a great news to share with you guys, is that as NFP, all right, it's going on, and with that NFP, there is a big opportunity today. You can join Forex Trading Wizard Academy with this coupon that you can see on the screen. All right, so everyone who want to join Forex Trading Wizard Academy, there is a great opportunity available today. You can join, be part of this trading community. Also, I can share you that coupon on the live chat. All right, so let me share with you. Okay, so let me share with you that here. All right, this is the you can use that, all right, to access lifetime access plan in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. All right, this is a coupon that I have given to you guys. Use that in the lifetime access. Is valid only for 48 hours, so you use that and then be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Any question, don't hesitate to ask me. This is a gift for joining here for lifetime, okay, where you will be seeing all the trade that I'm opening and amazing winning trades, as well as you will be learning and growing as a trader. So let's see now here what happened in that zone. Yeah, William, thank you very much. I'm very good. Thanks for mentioning that. Thanks for that. US100, yeah, absolutely. So what we see here is, this is the, let me see here. Okay, so you see we might see some some liquidity grab. You see the price is now has come back here and now trying to bounce up. So the 5 minutes. Okay, so we might see that some, yeah, we might see some liquidity grab from that level. Okay, so how do we use that coupon, Kalsuana? You can use that coupon once you visit the website www.forextradingwizard.com. all right, so this is our academy website. Once you are on the website, click join now button or click here to join or find out more. So once you are on the checkout, you can use that coupon which is available for lifetime access in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Right now you can use that coupon. I will recommend you to do that so that you can join us to see every trade that I am opening, and also you can learn the strategy that I am trading. You can access incredible trading tools that we have, including the TF strategy indicator that I am using to find trades, as well as you can be in touch with me all the time until you become an independent trader. All right, so let's see now on here what do you see, that in this lower time frame the price is still trying to create a momentum to the upside. Let me see. From the 1 hour, look, there is a probability for a manipulation at the moment because the price has broken up. Now there is a news coming up just in 7 minutes. All right, there is another one which could lead gold to come down again to gather liquidity, but I think that long term we might see still remaining bullish. 10:30 p.m. preliminary GDP. Now this GDP news might lead gold to come down to test that 1 hour 20 MA, or we could see short-term downside breaking this low and then trending to the upside. Okay, so here is a bit risky for us to buy at the moment. Once we see that enough liquidity triggered from this zone, then we can look for buying opportunity on gold. Okay, so here last 5 minutes is very important. Let me see what kind of opportunity kind we have here. Okay, so we might see that, I think we might see that local breakdown here. So with that local breakdown, we could see that if the price touch this 20 MA from 1 hour, that will be a big deal, okay, for this potential movement. Let's see, we need to wait for the high confluence trading. No, going still with the news. So we saw that there is a negative, like weaker data on which is weaker from DXY. So negative for DXY, that means that gold is upside, is still maintaining that upside movement. So I see that it's going with the news data. Now next one will be really important, and then we'll see. First let everything settle down, and then we'll be looking to enter like we do all the time. DLS coach can will gold to go 1916, 1914. Thank you very much. SMC zone. Yeah, look, let the news be in first, released, all of them, both of them, then we'll see exactly what's gonna happen. AUDUSD did, the pair just showed sell signal. Stephen, AUDUSD, if we look at AUDUSD, I do not see any sell signal at the moment. If you look at bigger picture on AUDUSD, if you look at the daily here, we see that from the daily perspective, I see that potential bullish yet on AUDUSD, like the gold. You see there is an impulse here, a strong movement, correction. We see that the price from this candle is a bullish candle. Now with the news coming up, we might see some, if the price managed to break down with the news, that could lead this price to in fact gather liquidity from here, and then we might see that it's moving up again for this potential upside. So let's only 3 minutes remaining for the news. News will tell exactly. I think that we might see on AUDUSD as well breaking this low, gathering liquidity, and then or a long wick candle here, and then changing its trend to the upside. So if this is the case, then we could see that a gold as well gathering liquidity from this support. Now we still do not know either it will gather liquidity or no, but we know that to enter a trade we need this kind of condition to be fulfilled according to our strategy. So the market will show its hand. Keep in mind that in trading, the winner is the one who is mostly patient. Okay, this is the real mind game in trading. This is the part of trading psychology. If you really want to be profitable as a trader, there is no alternative but being patient and waiting for the right trade to come to you. And we do open quite a few trades, but it's still, when you see that most of them, even in my trading journey also, when I started, and I had always a problem of over trading. I think that many of you has the same trouble, which is very normal, over trading. So we'll discuss it more in depth, how you can also work. I mean, also I'll share my journey, what made me to not to over trade, so that will help you also to understand. So first let's see the news, how it is doing here. It's getting rejected slowly from the top. I think we might see that spike towards the downside on the news on gold. The way I see price action, there is a probability. Okay, we see that spike to the upside. Okay, yeah, okay. So that's looking at here. 2.1 preliminary GDP also negative, so we both of them pushing DXY down. If we look at DXY, which is dropping down, DXY is dropping down. Okay, now if we see that, then gold is bouncing up. Okay, so you see massive movement. Okay, so we see from that level there is a significant upside, which is in fact has broken completely to the upside. Now this 4-hour candle is still remaining 1 hour, 1.5 hour remaining for this. Very highly likely that we should see now a pullback. Okay, now we see a bullish momentum. We will be waiting for a pullback for an entry. All right, so if it here we saw a break towards the downside that has given this upside. Okay guys, so very strongly bull market. We had a trade early today that in fact is moving in that direction. Okay, so let's see what other instrument are doing along with gold. AUDCAD has a bounce, so all the AUD pairs are very strongly bullish, including AUDUSD, which is showing potentially bullish, except CAD CHF and CAD pairs got rejected, including CAD JPY. So we might see that CAD JPY there is a probability for downside. GJ had a bounce. CHFJPY, which is a very strongly bullish market, coming down for a pullback, and there is a probability for CHFJPY after breaking this low moving up again. This is a bull market. And Euro AUD, let me see all of them, guys. You see that Euro CAD and Euro CHF is very strongly bullish. Euro JPY, I will just quickly look at all of them to see how the market is evolving. Euro NZD, it is a bull market, but we might see that some short-term breakdown on this one. Euro dollar had a very strong bounce. GBP AUD, okay, let me see, GBP USD. So basically gold is very strong. And NASDAQ, let's quickly look at NASDAQ, okay, and then we'll go back to gold. Now first of all, guys, NASDAQ, we had a very successful trade here. Let me know in the live chat. This is the live trade that we opened yesterday in the New York session. I want to see how many of you have been able to hold that trade for the rest of the 50% to go to the TP target. Coach, on the daily chart, gold is showing. I see that potential bullish on daily chart on gold. I don't see any bearish. So let me explain me please which way you see that gold is daily chart bearish, which aspect you think. Coach, your screen is blurred. I think that the screen should be fine. Maybe can you check your internet connection, or let me know if it is blurred to everyone. Coach, your screen is blurry. Thank you very much. I have 24 minutes left to close. It's because of the time zone. Yeah, we see that. Okay, so anyone had a NASDAQ trade that we have yesterday? Nafia, NAS100, yes, I did have it. Awesome, Zafia. Thank you. It's fine, coach. Your screen. Okay, very good. Thank you so much. No problem. You're always welcome. Okay, very good. So we had this trade that we opened yesterday from this level, had a significant bounce, and we have seen that the market gathered liquidity. Okay, so now let's see that where we can expect gold to move up. All right, let's see. This is the daily chart. Pardon me, not gold, NASDAQ. This is the daily chart on NASDAQ. Now if we look at the monthly, first of all, we can see that from the monthly perspective. All right, this is a monthly price action starting with this monthly impulse. NASDAQ has created this impulse, followed by we have seen significant correction, and then again the bulls making this price or breaking this price to the upside. Now previous week a long week candle with a gap opening, and what you saw that from that gap opening so far on NASDAQ, the price is above this weekly resistance. It is very crucial as it is a long-term bull market. We see that this market is maintaining series of higher high and higher low. We might see that we could see the prices moving in that direction. Now from the daily, there is a double bottom. Okay, so this is this red candle was a manipulation candle that has triggered liquidity from the top, and also a long bearish engulfer, which is a manipulation candle, and from that zone we saw that the price reversed. Now what I think that NASDAQ, we might see a little pullback and remaining bullish to the upside. Now looking at the lower time frame from intraday perspective, we see that there is a, you can see if this, I also posted a video last week regarding this kind of liquidity gap. When you see the market does this kind of false breakout, that is where we can see that the market preparing for a bigger move. Now when we make that trading decision, this is not only we take only we do not take only one confluence, we consider a lot of confluences, and that means that you have a strategy. All right, this is very important, that when you have a strategy, it will exactly tell you when to enter. And the strategy, every strategy has a different confluences. If you don't have a strategy, that I would recommend you to learn the strategy today, because trading without a strategy is like gambling. Okay, there is a difference, very thin difference between trading and gambling, is that gambling is when you guess and trade. Trading is when you know that what confluences telling you to open the trade, and with proper risk management, that is trading. And if you want to be profitable in this business, then definitely you need to know what is trading and how does it work. And that's where it comes to learning a strategy where you know that exactly when to enter. All right, so this is where it comes down to understanding a strategy. Let me know if you don't have a strategy that you trade. We do all the trade that I open is based on strategy. Now the NASDAQ trade that you have opened yesterday is also based on strategy. It's according to our TF strategy that you see that available also for you to learn. Today you have an opportunity to learn that strategy. There is a coupon you can see on the screen. I'll recommend you to use that coupon. Let me share with you as well. So all the trade that I'm opening, you can see all the strategy that I'm trading. You can use them, available for you to learn and grow as a trader. And also you can be part of a VIP chat group where you will be interacting with all the members. Now I have given that coupon on the live chat, guys. Use that now in the lifetime access checkout, so that you can join us where there is a lot of value to come up. And also every weekend we will be doing Zoom classes privately with all the members who are lifetime. Very soon coming up, there will be a lot of additions, so that to help you to learn and grow as a trader. So take that opportunity today so that you can be part of this trading community. And once you are a lifetime member, let me know, you can access this TF strategy indicator, where first you need to learn that, and then you can use that TF strategy indicator. If you're already lifetime member, then see your student dashboard, you can find all the information there. So NASDAQ, we have secured that profit. That's an amazing trade. Let's see where is the next opportunity coming up on NASDAQ. Now if you look at the weekly, we can see that this is a bullish market, which is still maintaining that bullish market structure. And I will be, you see, still didn't move much as NFP week. As you can see, the price already above this resistance line. Anytime after gathering liquidity, we could see that movement on NASDAQ. Okay, here is now not a good place for this potential buy. The candle closing in 1 hour 15 minutes, we might see another drop to gather liquidity, and then we can expect it to trend to the upside. So let's going back to gold, guys, what it is doing after the news. So back to back, both of this news on gold is in favor for gold or against DXY. So we saw that bullish momentum here. Now the structure he has formed on the 5 minutes, which is bullish, and there is a consolidation pattern here. With that consolidation pattern, I will be waiting for the price to break down, right, and then gather liquidity, and I'll look for buying. What is going up is likely to go up. That's the law of trading. Okay, always trade with the trend. You know, in the beginning it works. I saw that most of the time the question comes to me is always against the trend. Everyone love to sell from the top, buy from the bottom. I did that too when I begin my trading, but that's fine. Why does this work? In fact, is because of the human mind works like that. You see that when we see this kind of price action, we tend to sell from here. It's the way every trading psychology works. It's if you see the statistics of retail trader, 90% retail trader trade against the trend. Can you let me know you trade with the trend? All right, guys, did you like this stream and subscribe to the channel? I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds. Everyone have time to do that. Today is, you know, very high impact news, so make sure you give a high impact like to the stream so that it shows to more people. That's awesome. And also press that bell button. This weekend I will be releasing as well a very important lesson about the price station and extreme liquidity zone, where you will know exactly where is the most amount of liquidity in the market so that you can catch the reversal trade. So if you are subscribed, you will be seeing it during the long session time. Make sure you stay connected with that. That's awesome. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, absolutely, Fedos. Sir, can I trade with $50? Will I learning? Yeah, absolutely. Why not? You can trade with $10 or $0. You can trade on demo. All right. That I would say that, you know, if you want to, for those who learn, you know, who study the medical science, they first need to dissect the frog, cockroach, and then you can start with slowly to the you know, upgrade to maybe a bit more higher version, let's say ox or, you know, a bull. So that's how everything works. So you start with a smaller account. That's good, because when you start with a smaller account, definitely the first account is gonna blow, so you might be able to blow that $50 account. That's better that you learn from that smaller account, because the first account that every trader, I think that out of 100 trader blow their first account. So always keep the smaller account so that you can learn and grow, and then you can, once you understand how the market works, then you can scale up your learning and growing as a trader. Okay, so very good that you start with a smaller account. Thank you very much. And also use, either you are using a smaller account or a bigger account, you always use a regulated broker. The broker that we recommend is Trade. They're regulated by Tier 1, the #1 who are in the Forex industry, award-winning broker that I use in my trading. I also recommend the link below this video in the description. I also have given a link in the live chat. You can click that link. Once you click that link, you can register for free and use that bonus code. If you're in an eligible country, you can get that. So you can register now. For those who already registered, you can start trading with like this, a smaller account, maybe $100 account. That's good. Always start with a small. Every time against the trade. Yeah, I understand. Yep. So can I sell? It's this is the question coming up. It's a bullish market since joined here. I find I have been winning more. The main reason I'm going with the trend, most of the trend. Thank you, William. Yeah, absolutely. I say that you are very, very motivated and doing very well. Everyone in this channel, in this academy, doing very well. That's really, really appreciated. See, this is how reality created. This is called the law of assumption. Law of assumption is like a universal law. So law of assumption is like, there are many universal law that very few people knows, but if you know that it's gonna happen. We use the law of assumption by unknowingly, without knowing it, but as a matter of fact is the way it is. So what is the law of assumption? Anything you say, assume it's gonna happen. Now you might say, okay, I assumed something yesterday didn't happen. The reason it is happening, okay, because you see that, let me explain why what you said yesterday didn't happen and today everything is happening, is because if you look at this, let's say this is a weight balance, right? Like this. Now in that weight balance, all right, if you put, let's say 5 kilo here and then 50 kilo here, what will happen? Think of it. All right, so what will happen is that if you put 5 kilo here, 50 kilo, it will drop, right? You see this balance is like that. It's not gonna see like this, okay? You'll see that like this. This is why it's not gonna happen in many cases, is because when you put 50 kilo here and 5 kilo here, then what will happen is that, let's say you said something you assume something very good, that is here 5 kilo, but unconsciously we assume a lot of things that is weighting up to 50 kilo. So this 5 kilo is balancing out. What does this mean? Let me quick give you an explain. See, if you are in a, because most of the things happen unconsciously. Unconsciously means that you even didn't realize it's gonna happen. It's gonna happening. So if you, let's say in a conversation with 5 people in a physical environment, then you'll see how unconsciously happen. Observation, you need to keep keen observation, and then you'll understand that how happens. So for example, if you sit on a conversation, the content of the conversation, you'll see that is assuming that all the things gonna happen that is not in your favor, okay? So this is why it's happened. When you see that, okay, everything is going well, everything is getting better, and that's where you are assuming that everything is going to happen in your favor, okay? This is how you can create anything that you want in your life. I hope that you enjoyed that. Let me know in the live chat if you still have any confusion about it. I see that many of you might be very focused on that. Are you in Indian? Thank you very much. 1949, sir. Please tell about next trade. Thank you. Good evening. Thanks for sharing about the law. Okay, thanks for that. Okay, so basically what we see here is that gold started to bounce from that level, and with that bounce you see that this is a long wick candle on the 15 minutes time frame, and from that zone we can see that the price started to bounce off. Okay, so this 5 minutes candle here is, we can see that after gathering liquidity the price started to bounce up, and we could see that the market is heading towards the upside. Okay, so you see still maintaining that bullish structure. Okay guys, so there is a 5 minutes candle which is potentially a bullish doji. Okay, we can expect for the price to create a momentum from this level. Let's see how it does. And in the meantime, let me see what other instruments are doing. All right, so you see dollar CAD. So dollar is bearish. With the dollar CAD, we can see that the market changes its trend, and with that change of trend, we can see that the price let me see, dollar looks very weaker. If we look at the DXY, yeah, so we see that DXY in fact potentially reverse from that level. With this, there's a gap opening, and then from that zone we have seen that the price gathered liquidity, has a drop correction. We can see the price is maintaining that downtrend. Now because the market structure is broken on DXY, this is a, you can see this is DXY, the market structure is broken, and with that break of this market structure, we could see that the market is breaking down to create a new lower low. So there is a probability for DXY to come down. All right, so let's see how it does from the weekly perspective. From this resistance line, had a strong rejection on DXY. If we look at the monthly, we can see that from this resistance line the price started to drop, and with that rejection we see that the price from that level coming down, and we could see that it's dropping back to this support level. From the lower time frame perspective, this is a support level here. All right, and with that support level we can see that the market started to drop, and this is a support here, support here, support here, support here, tested as a resistance. So change of trend, and we can expect for this price to come down to create a new lower low. So this channel is broken, and we can expect for this price to come down to create a new lower low. That's it. So with that change of trend, we can expect for the gold to keep pushing high, which is, we see that here it's the price is doing, and we can expect for the price to give us an entry. A very strongly bull market, we need to find suitable entry opportunity. All right, so let's see. Thanks for thank you, Janet. Thanks for, yeah, absolutely. There is a lot of things that we need to consider when we are, you know, wanna be successful in life, in anything. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Yep. So yeah, you know, the British poet Shakespeare said that assume the virtue if you haven't not it. So anything, it's in fact is, you know, being a trader, being successful in anything, the first thing, that first step is to become before you experience that. All right, it's, if you look at Okay, we see that some downside coming. We need to see that this market coming down, giving us enough liquidity for this potential upside. All right, so when what we see in the modern in this world, the way we see that we need to do a lot of hard work. This is how we thought, we are conditioned from everywhere. So basically this social structure is action based. We think that we need to take a lot of action to create the result that you want to create. So in fact it's quite the opposite. You need to take action, but you need to take the right action in the right time. If you have played ever golf, that you know what I said. So if you are playing a golf, then what you need, a very right action with the right thinking. One shot you need to put it there. So similarly, massive action will cause disturbance in the energy field. So it's more of becoming rather than doing. So the current social structure and everything that we see is based on doing, because we tend to believe everything we see, we hear, and we smell. So there are 5 senses that we have. We can experience outside world. That 5 senses is that we only think that that's all it is. So basically we lose touch of that 6th one. Okay, this is the 6th sense, that we only know that there is a 6th sense, but this is the 50% of everything. So 50% is what you see and 50% what you don't see. Market is like this. You see, if you look at this market structure, you see that you can see market structure very well. You can see price action, but you cannot see the liquidity. So when you rely on only the seen, then you miss the unseen part that is governing everything. Very clear example is that, imagine that you are watching, you have opened a TV, right? You're watching the TV. Now how does, when you press your remote control, you can see a TV station, like a channel that you can see clearly, right? On the TV you can see everything is happening. Where is the electromagnetic wave coming to the TV? Can you imagine that? Let's say if you tell your grandfather's grandfather, or even your grandfather, ask what about the electromagnetic wave, or maybe if he is very highly educated, can say, let's say if you go back to 2-3 generations, they don't know what is an electromagnetic wave, and they might make you crazy. They might say you get crazy, what are you talking about? So there is a lot of things that we don't see, which is exist in the present moment. So in the similar way, that unseen part is governing a lot of things, which is we completely lose touch of, and that's why life becomes so struggle for some. But once you realize it, it becomes unimaginably easy for you, because becoming will make everything. So what is a becoming? Becoming means when you become, things happens to you, come to you automatically based on who you are. Everything revolve around you based on who you are. Like that what you can see on the screen on the TV, you can see everything on your reality based on who you are. It's a higher thinking pattern that you can achieve by understanding. There's a lot of things that we can discuss, but for the time being, let's see on gold 1 hour candle closed. We need to see proper pullback, and then we can look for entry opportunity on the 15 minutes. So you can see that the market on the 5 minutes and 15 minutes slowly coming down for a pullback. I need to see a bit more deeper pullback. Let me know guys in the live chat, how are you doing in your trading today? And so being a trader, you have to become a trader first. This is what I was talking about. Not doing trading, but being. So there is a big difference between being and doing. So doing is Newtonian, being is quantum. So once you understand it, life become much easier for you. Wouldn't spending home sale. Okay, thank you coach. Can gold go up 1916 then spike up? Yeah, absolutely. Tell us more stories about trading psychology. Yeah, that's what we are discussing about. So what next? Support for gold. So support for gold is, if we look at we see that from this support, gold had a bounce. At the moment we need to see proper pullback, and then once we will find that entry candle, we'll be looking to enter. We had a trade early today, we secured some profit on it. I want to see another entry. As soon as we will find that, we will be entering that position. All right guys, so let's see in the meantime euro dollar and GBP USD. Okay, so if we look at euro dollar, we can see that from the higher time frame perspective, euro dollar, from the daily and 4 hour euro dollar, we see that there is a potential change of trend. So we saw that this market was trending towards the downside, creating series of lower high and lower low, and with that drop, the price here with this long wick candle form this double bottom, and then from here form this bullish channel, has broken down, gone up, tested. Now we see a potential change of trend, and with that change of trend, what we can expect on euro dollar, what we see that this market is trending, and we can expect for the price after a little pullback to create a new higher high. So we see that euro dollar is in fact this is a currently a bullish market. We see two waves have formed. We can expect for the price to create a new higher high. Okay, so we see that here we can expect a pullback. Okay, it's currently a very strongly bullish market. From this zone, couple of candles has gone up from 1 hour perspective as well. We want to see pullback like the gold, and then we can look for potential buying opportunity on euro dollar. All right, so let's see how it goes. Let me know guys in the live chat, what's your trading goal? All right, so goal is very important. You need to set a goal as well as a trader. So what happens is that just by setting up goal, you can change everything. Whenever you set a goal, your identity started to change. It's very important that you understand that fact. So let's see on AUDUSD. So all of them, all the USD pair showing the same pattern. If you look at the daily, we can see that from the daily perspective here, from this level, there is a liquidity grab, a bounce today so far after coming down. AUDUSD had a strong impulsive move to the upside. Now with that movement, what we see that from this level, this is the previous resistance turning support here, and we can expect a pullback, and from this zone we can expect for AUDUSD to bounce to the upside. which is also showing potentially bullish price action. If we look at the multi-time frame approach on AUD/USD, we can see that from the monthly AUD/USD has broken well below. Now this is the almost at the end of the month. Tomorrow is the last day of monthly candle. As we see that from this support level, AUD/USD had a bounce. I think that now we could see that it could trend to the upside and again trying to break the monthly high again. So we might see now an upside on AUD/USD. Now if we look at the weekly perspective, we can see that from the weekly, there was a double top formation in that one. So once we see that double top formation from that level, there is a drop and then a correction. All right, so this correction so far has broken the high and we can expect now to go up well above, as we see that there is a double top support of this double top, which is turning resistance here, and from that level we can expect on AUD/USD to go up to test this level or even breaking this high before coming down. So from the daily perspective, we see that AUD/USD, this is a daily impulse on AUD/USD. We can expect for the price to come down, or without coming down, we could see that the price is heading to the upside. As we see, there is a double bottom, a breakout. We can expect for the price to come down and to create a new higher high. So from the further lower time frame, we can see that there's an impulse here, correction. We see either an impulsive phase, any kind of pullback will give us an entry. I think that AUD/USD is heading to this resistance, even breaking this high. So there is a probability for further upside on AUD/USD. We might see later. This candle is still 47 minutes remaining. We can expect a retest and then continuation to the upside. Okay, thank you very much. So NASDAQ 100, yeah, absolutely. So we'll be looking at NASDAQ. Okay, looking at the NASDAQ, looking at daily. So first of all, if we look at the monthly on NASDAQ, okay, so starting from here, we see that there is this is the monthly price action starting from this level, a big impulse, and we see that here a pullback so far. This is the monthly candle which is closing in 1 day and 8 hours later. And because the price had a bounce, we might see that it's a very strongly bullish market. We might see now some upside on NASDAQ. Okay, this is the monthly resistance here. We could see that NASDAQ is heading towards the upside. Now from the weekly, we see this market is maintaining that bullish market structure, an impulse correction, so creating series of higher high and higher low. So with that said, what we can see that US or 100 NASDAQ is basically creating a bullish market structure. Now if we look at the daily, this is where we can see that there is a double bottom breakout, correction. Now lower time frame, we can expect it to trend to the upside. From the further lower time frame, we can see that US 100 already created this momentum. We already had a trade early today. What we can expect on this instrument is for the price to come down for a bit more deeper pullback, and then we can go for a potential buying opportunity. Now you can see that this candle is closing in 45 minutes. I think that NASDAQ may not go up from here like that. We could see another drop, and then we can expect for the price to create another momentum. All right, so as it is a long-term bull market, I will be interested on going long as soon as I will see that. And also I will be sharing any trade that I am opening. Guys, make sure that you check out with the coupon, visit the website, join today. You have an opportunity to join Forex Trading Wizard Academy today using the coupon which is in the available for lifetime access. You can use that coupon link below this video in the first link to join us to learn our strategies and also to trade with us in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So let's see gold now. Again, going back to gold to see where is the entry. All right, so let me see a local breakdown. Just needed here. It's forming a structure here on gold. Gold, yeah, absolutely. At coach, it broke higher low. It's 100. It didn't maintain it. Yeah, so it has broken the high, and then we saw that the price has come down for a deeper pullback. So let's see on that. Now here on gold, as what I am expecting for this structure is completely bullish, and from that zone we need to see that proper retest. Is still maintaining that bullish structure, but is still not showing a proper pullback. Okay, patience is the key, guys. Make sure that you stay patient and wait for an entry. Let me know in the live chat if you are patient. Okay, say I'm patient. If you are patient, say I'm patient. When you say, you actually become. We become what we talk about or think about. So what you say, you become. Say on the live chat that you are patient. That means, let me see how many of you are patient in trading. So I want to see that everyone is patient. I'm waiting to see that how many of you are patient for a trade. Thank you, Rahman. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, so I see I'm not but trying. Very good. I'm not trying. Okay, I'm patient. Still learning to be patient. Okay, 100%. Yeah, absolutely, I'm patient. Okay, so relation with gold, awesome. I'm scalper, can never have patience. Very good, getting better. Tony, yeah, absolutely. Sharif Masood, MX2 today losses. Yeah, very good. So I see that. Wow, that's awesome. Learning to become patient, that's good. Thank you very much. Trying. Okay, I don't know, loader message is gone, but yeah, I got the trying. Okay, so Arnold, okay, very good. Trying to be best, to be awesome, very good. So very good to hear that everyone here is patient. Thank you. I'm patient. Thanks. Awesome. I'm patient. Awesome. Yeah, it's a big a huge virtue as a trader, all right, to be patient, because when you are patient, then it comes down to be a profitable trader, right? So let me see the lower time frame. Dollar yen has shown potentially downtrending market structure. Share your opinion about JJ. I think gold. Sharif Masood, I think it will go up more. Okay, so GJ, let me see. Very good, Pat. Thank you for that. Look, I also struggle from patience. You know, when I begin my trading, if you, I had a couple of screenshots I kept, I'll share with you. So when I begin my trading back in 2013, you know, I open one trade, and then I open another trade, and then I open another trade, and then what happened is that suddenly, without knowing, my whole screen on the mobile is full of trades running like you know, bugs or bees moving all around the numbers, and some of them are blue, some of them are red, but at the top I see maybe minus $5, but here a couple of $100 is just moving up and down, and that's comes in the beginning, like, so it's where we need to work on, and everyone have the ability to do that. It takes a little bit of time. So how do you, like, how did I overcome that? Because basically over trading comes from impatience. Okay, impatience. So how do you overcome that? See, anything. So I will tell you a very, very important thing that will change your trading completely. If you can understand what I'm telling, we see that gold is, let me keep the gold chart to see how the market is evolving. It will change your trading completely if you understand it, is that anything comes that aligning with what you want is from the place of having a clear reason for doing the things that you do, right? So how does it work? I'm telling you from the fundamental perspective. Let's say you want to be a profitable trader, right? So if you want to be a profitable trader, then your action has to be in line with being a profitable trader. Very simple, right? Now, what are the actions? For example, the action has to be in line with profitable trader, means that you need to be patient and need to trade as less as possible, but with a high quality trade. This is the action, and what you want is in line with that action. Now, when do we do the things that, see, imagine that you wake up early in the morning and you're very excited to spend the day. Let's say you are doing a full-time job, maybe you don't want to go to the job, or doing something that you don't like. Imagine that you are not going to that job anymore, as an example, but I don't recommend you to quit your job. It's not a good job, but what I'm saying, longer term perspective. Imagine that you wake up in the morning, you don't have any worry, you don't have any job, you don't have anyone to you know, give you report. It's the freedom, right? It's the day that you wake up and you're excited to do the things that you want to do, right? You have enough capital, you have enough space to create. So this is what everyone wants, right? That nobility. Every human seek nobility. Everyone deserves that nobility. Everyone wants to do that, right? So this is the reason that doing for anything, and then patience will come. So that's why we need to see that bigger picture, then you can be patient. So that's why you need to write a clear statement of what's the reason that you are trading, then the patience will automatically develop. That's the belief will come inside you that it's gonna happen. Okay, this is a big lacking in this current situation, is the faith. Okay, so you need to keep faith. What is a faith? Faith is when you know anything you want, you need a consistent or persistency in behind the trading. You cannot be a trader in 3 days. You need at least 6 months. So how do you stick to something persistently when you have the faith? So what is a faith? Definition of faith: faith is something that you know that must happen, but you don't know how it will happen. That's the faith. So once you have the faith that it's gonna happen, then you automatically started to be patient, automatically start to believe. And that comes from the place when you write down what is exactly you're gonna see in 3 years, 5 years time. How do you want to see yourself? So this is where then the patience will come. Now it's not the thing that you will imagine, but the you will imagine. So you will see yourself in a completely different way, and then you started to see that completely different result. This is the permanent solution for being patient, is to see a complete bigger picture. Thank you very much. Answer is the 30 on gold finishes with the hanging man. Is it sign of a pullback? Okay, let me see. No, still it's showing bullish momentum. It's still bullish. We could see that pullback, but so far still it is in a bullish momentum. Tell more stories about trading psychology. Yeah, we are discussing that. We will be doing that, please. More stories. No more stories. Okay, Jay, thank you very much. Trying to learn to be patient. Very good, thank you. My patient was improved by 80%, but still I'm reacting under the emotion. That's completely fine. All right. If you are reacting under the emotion, that's okay. Acceptance will solve 90% of all the things that happen. So it's the way it is. Okay, you need to accept, and then it will just stick to the game of trading. Okay, so let's see now some of the pairs that might give us trading opportunity in looking at Gbpusd. Let me see. Okay, so if we look at the daily on Gbpusd, we can see that from the daily perspective, this market currently showing very strong bullish momentum on Gbpusd. Looking at the monthly time frame, we can see that from the monthly perspective, this is the monthly resistance. As the monthly candle closing, we can expect for the price to give us potential entry. GJ this month wasn't much volatile, but we could see that this market is picking to the upside. If we look at the weekly, we can see that this is the weekly candle, which is also showing potentially bullish. If we look at the daily, we can see that from the daily perspective, this is a potentially bullish market. Okay, there was a doji today. After breaking this low, the price slowly creating its bullish momentum. So from the lower time frame on Gbpusd, which is a bullish trend creating series of higher high and higher low, we can expect for this price to come down to this level. I think that we can expect for this price now to come down here to create a new higher high. Okay, so any time the price is dropping down to this level, we will look for potential buying opportunity on Gbpusd. All right, So let me see. No US30 for me, thank you. Ivo, Coach DXY is on support level, thinking gold may come down. I'm not patient at all. Do whoever, okay, this is the tricky part and the twist. Let's say you are not patient at all. Say that I am patient. Completely, it will change the way you look at yourself. See, there's an exercise. Let me tell you. That's what I told you before also. Let's assume that I say a football, okay? Now, if I say a football, you might see this in your mind. It's looking like a football, but so if I tell you a football or a soccer ball, you can see that ball in your mind, right? Because this is how everything happens, and very few people understand it. See, there is a called what we talk. There are many ways we can create the world or reality that we see outside. There is a collective way to create. You see, this society is a fear-based. That's why everything happens like that. So anything collectively, when we say something, it's gonna happen, okay? Because when everyone fears, you'll see that will get manifested around everywhere. So how does it work? Anything you will hear and you will say, you see in your mind's eye very clearly. If I say a football, you can see that football in your mind's eye. Now if you look at, let's say, if you say that I am not patient, for example, then what will happen is that you see yourself as a not being patient, and it's not gonna change ultimately. That's the reality. It's not gonna change. Why? See, these things happen from very, very early. Not only being patient in every aspect. Imagine that how a mother tell a children that you are not doing it well, you didn't do the homework, you are not good, you didn't do that. So what happened is that ultimately we are telling what we are telling to the child. He cannot understand that we think that by saying we are correcting him. Try to understand where is the mistake. We tell the children that, okay, you are not doing it right, you are not doing it right, you didn't do it right, so you are not good. So we think that by saying that we are correcting him, but actually we are making him that way. This is where the twist. Everything in this universe like that. So what we say, actually we make it. We are not correcting it, but we are making him. Let's say if we say a child that, okay, you are not doing it well, you are not good, like that. That means that we are not correcting him, but we are making him not good. Similarly, because whatever you say to a child, the child cannot differentiate what you are saying. He just take it literally and he become. If I say a child that, okay, you didn't do it well, or you didn't do it, or you are not good, something like that, so he become not good in fact. Similarly, when we say, let's say if I say that I'm not patient, actually I'm making myself not being patient. So it becomes very uncomfortable to say that I am patient, but if you keep saying it, you start to see a picture of yourself who is patient, and you ultimately become. So for child it becomes easy, for adult it takes time, but you become. So that's why anything you want to be, you first have to assume that you are that, and the universe will not give you what you want, but will give you what you are. So this is what becoming that. Anything you want, you become, and you stay in that being state of for sustainable period of time, and everything's gonna happen to you. Hopefully that you got it. More of less of trading we talk, we'll come back again. So let's see now what we have. There is a massive bullish momentum on gold. Let's see on the 15 minutes and 5 minutes time frame. Let me see what we are here. Okay, so it's keep pushing high. The trend is up. We need to see very strong bullish momentum. Let me see the news calendar. When is the next one coming up? Okay, so (2.1% GDP). Okay, so tomorrow is very important news, 10:30 p.m. coming up, and then 4:30 p.m. CHF, and then Friday is NFP. All right, so with that NFP, if we look at the gold price here, okay, gold has just broken this swing high. Okay, this is the swing high. Now here is the key points on gold, guys, that the price has reached a very important level where we see the price on a resistance line, and from that zone what we can expect, this is a very important point to look at. Either gold is having some kind of bounce or is still pushing high. Based on how the price action does, we will be deciding how we can trade in that moment. There is a probability for potential movement. Let me see on the 5 minutes. Okay, guys, so guys, before I progress further, make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. I hope that you are enjoying this live session. As soon as any trade coming along the way, definitely we will be jumping on a trade. So I will pause for 2 seconds. Everyone have time to do that, pressing the button for subscription as well as like this stream so that visible to more people. That really helps. And also I appreciate the support to the channel that you are putting on, and also make sure you press that bell button so that you are not missing out anything. Thank you for your support. And also if you want to join a regulated broker, that I always recommend to trade with a regulated broker. The regulated broker link below this video, the first link, you can use that link, and also I can give you a link in the live chat, so you can just click the link and then you can register for free, and then you can trade with a regulated broker. So once you click the link, make sure you use a code wizard that will give you 20% bonus if you are in an eligible country. So you can trade with that broker with a $100 account or $1 million account. That will give you good base, or trading with a regulated broker is always the best decision. So let me see here. I think that on gold we might see some rejection potentially. Okay, so I will be go selling gold from this level, stop loss a bit above this high. There is a probability for further up. Okay, it's against the trend trade, but the price on a very important level of resistance, there is a probability for the price to have a primary bounce. Okay, so if it managed to drop, then we should be able to see some downside movement. I'm expecting for the price to have a drop on gold. Anything can happen, guys. Make sure that you always stay managed in your trading. Okay, we see that there is a drop. It's giving a very little time to enter. Let me see. Couldn't enter, guys. It's a very fast move. Okay, so I couldn't enter. Let me wait a little bit. If anyone have entered, let it go to the profit zone. I couldn't enter, it just dropped. Let me give another opportunity. There is a probability for this price to have a drop. Let me see. There is a possibility to reverse from here gold, because gold on the daily, you see this is the daily swing high, so there is a probability for the price to have a bounce. So far there has been significant movement, and I couldn't enter. I called but I couldn't enter. Thank you, Mashek. Thank you very much for your appreciation. Let me see. Here the 15 minutes candle is a bearish candle. 4 hour. Okay, so there is a probability for you might see another bounce. Okay, so for me, I think gold might have a reversal from here. The way we see this price action is basically yeah, it has broken the high. Okay, here is the 1 hour candle. So we might see some kind of reversal pattern in that area. Tony, yeah, I was the price on gold might have a rejection from here. This price, you can see that if you look at, this is the 1 hour chart, and you can see this is a swing high, which is in fact which is in a very strong uptrend, but this is a very important area of value. We might see that consolidation, and from 5 minutes, let me see, we could see that some kind of reversal pattern here. So if we see that double top, or let me see, still downtrend not being confirmed. Okay, let me see. Still maintaining bullish, but if we see any kind of reversal pattern here, okay, so we need to see that rejection. It didn't do that we expected. Hope that no one has entered. Okay, so I hope that no one entered the sell trade, right? I didn't enter. Also didn't send. Okay, here, let me see. So we did. here. It is in a zone where we could see that reversal. All right, where we see the price action very high direct the price on a zone. You see, this is a very important liquidity zone where this is the resistance. Anyone entered the sell trade here? Okay. Okay, you wish. Anyone else? Okay. Okay, so I see that many of you are at sell. So there is a probability, Jackson, I didn't sell, exit on hold. Okay, so there is you see this 5 minutes. Okay, let's see how this 5 minutes is closing. We could see that okay, here is the key points. There is a probability for 1955, need more confirmation. Azim Somal channel. Okay, price has crossed this liquidity zone. Let me see where Now this 15 minutes candle is very important. Let's see how it is closing. Hi Kinga, welcome. Okay, so here how about NASDAQ? Yeah, we'll be looking at that NASDAQ. Let me see here what it is doing here on gold. Now gold, the momentum is high, but at the same time there is a probability also the price reached a very high liquidity zone here. Above this there is a liquidity, about this is the last swing high here, and this candle, this zone is a previous swing high. Okay, very high probability to have a bounce to the daily support zone again from that level. So let's see how the price action is reacting. It is a probability for the price to drop back to this daily support, but let's see what first doing it. Okay, and then we'll be understanding how the market is reacting. Now this 15 minutes is crucial to see. Yeah, so there is a overextension, but before overextension we might see that movement is yeah, there is a probability for a deeper liquidity gap to this level, but before that let's see where we can spot that reversal. There will be a clue before it drops. How far it's gonna move up here. Okay, NASDAQ, yeah, we'll be looking at that. Okay, here these 5 minutes will give a clue, especially when you'll see that reversal pattern. Okay, so there is a doji has formed. Okay, so you see there is a 1 hour candle closed on gold. 4 hour also closed. The price is above this resistance line. Let me see where this is significant level. Now if the price reverse from here, we could see that immediate drop back to this level. One probability. Another is for the price, I think we might see that downside on the lower time frame. 4 hour candle has closed, a big candle has crossed that high, so there is a probability for a downside, okay, from that zone after multiple candle being created. Okay, so see, look at the 4 hour high. All right, so let me see. Can we see the downside? Yeah, there is this price action now is potentially there is a chance for a drop because daily price has gone well above. All right, we see that bearish price action. For those who sold, is still holding that trade, or for the sell trade, gold might come back to the daily support level. Could be 1938. Okay, first of all, here it's important how the candle, we might see another attempt or we could see that rejection. Okay, very good. Thank you very much. I got 1930. Awesome, very good. So yeah, there is a, if it reverses from here, it's we might see another attempt, but if it's gonna reverse from here, then we could see that it's coming back to the daily support. But there is a long week candles here, and All right, so let's see, this is the 30 minutes. Just gonna try again, and then we should see if it is reversing. We will be able to see that very strong rejection from here. Okay guys, so let me see. It's basically testing this resistance as a support. See some rejection coming here. So we need to see any kind of double top here or liquidity candle for an entry. Let's see. So from here, there is a long wick here on the 5 minutes, which is potentially a rejection. So here it will try to push up, but I think it's failed. And the price action here from 15 minutes, 30 minutes, from 1 hour, potentially bearish. Okay, so here on the 5 minutes time frame, it will try to fill that long wick here, and then if it cannot do it, should see that rejection. Let me see, here is the point here. If it is filling that long wick, The trend from the 1 hour is bullish, but from the 4 hour we see that the price here above this level very crucial level here on the lower time frame. So okay, so from 15 minutes it's gonna try to break the high here. So this is a channel, all right, here on the 5 minutes that that is trying to break to the upside. But if it is not being able to break, we might see that it's coming this way. Let me see which way it's finding a reversal sometime a bit time consuming, but if you are trading with the trend, you might see the market is going in the direction of the trend. So it's because the price already from the daily so 15 minutes closed as a doji. Now the 5 minutes candle this is a bullish candle. But the only thing that I see on the 4 hour, the higher time frame, which eventually showing potentially bearish. Now it might break this high 1948.7, and then we could see that returning back. After this move, high probability that we could see a retest of this level, but still maintaining the downtrend uptrend until we see clear reversal. It is always better to wait a little bit. For those who have already entered, can wait for the price to started to drop here. If it isn't able to break the high, I think that we might see a break of this high, and then it will go up above this 4-hour long wick, and then we could see that retreat back. Yeah, Jackson. Yeah. Okay. Might trigger that high, and then it has broken that high. Now the important thing to look at here, so it has broken the high. Now let's see on the lower time frame how the price is doing. So it has gone up to 1949. Very crucial doji. Very crucial. Let's keep that aside for some time, and then looking at other pairs to see. AUDUSD, we see so far bullish, but that one. So if we look at sometime other instrumental, so DXY has come to an important level, which is closing here. Let me see quickly all the pairs. AUDUSD so far from the lower time frame has reached that resistance zone here also, so there is a probability for a pullback. So AUDUSD may come down for a pullback. So if we look at, reflect on that with euro dollar, also we see a drop now. Gold, So from that perspective, we see that there's some so we see there is a possibility now for so there is a double top and okay, so here for those who already open sell position, I wouldn't recommend to double up any sell. Let me see if the price action is showing further selling opportunity here. Still 15 minutes not closed. Yeah, so there is a now the price, as I mentioned, after breaking the high, we see that there is a potentially pullback. Here it left a long wick here, so okay, so we see that on the 5 minutes there is a, with this doji it gathered liquidity. On the 15 minutes, this is a 15 minutes candle closing so far. There is a probability for a downside. Do you see that? Very crucial point. 30 minutes all time frame showing that potentially, so this is a significant level of resistance level. From 4 hour we have seen has broken the high, so it's gonna be against the trend trade. Here you see that the bulls trying to break the high again, but I think that as whenever the price is hitting this 20 getting some upside here from this channel. Okay, need to see a little more time before we make the decision. Let me say AUDUSD. We see that AUDUSD from that resistance it's trying to drop. So from AUDUSD perspective, potentially downside. So if AUDUSD is coming down, we should be able to see that gold also coming down for a deeper pullback. Now from 5 minutes, here the price action the issue here is that it's still a bullish structure maintaining, but here the bulls are not stronger in that direction, but structure is still bullish. Thank you for that, Congress bro. Okay, so now 15 minutes from a red candle. Minutes a doji. So you have seen a 30 minutes doji has formed. Okay, if this 5 minutes candle is not big enough to the upside, we might see that from that level we can expect slowly drop if this one is a not long enough to break this high. So we will see this candle as well, right? Let me see how it does. Please coach US30. I hope we have applied risk management. Thank you, Jackson. Looks like a big sell coming US30. Selling only. Okay, so looking at US30 and then we'll come back here. US30. Okay, so you see that US30 had a reversal from that level. This is a previous support term resistance. So we see that this is the daily chart. US30 had a big bounce. Now from the lower time frame also you see that after this green candle, immediate rejection. So this is an early sign of reversal in gold as well. There's a probability. And from 1 hour we can see that bullish candle rejection. So in all of them we see that there is a potential for see a movement up, movement down, which is a potential for a reversal. So US30 also you can expect a downside. Now let me see how it is reflecting on gold. So going back to US30 just to give a solution to it. Now from the 1 hour we see that it is getting rejected. So we might see that any kind of pin bar or doji will give a potential selling opportunity on US30. NASDAQ also doing the same thing. Now looking at gold with that respect, we see that it's now trying to create that pattern like US30 and other instruments. So we might see slowly potential, we might see a little bit of consolidation here, and then can expect this downside here on gold from 15 minutes and from 5 minutes. Okay, so yeah, here is the probability for gold to have a downside 5 minutes in. Okay, so if we look at the Gbpusd, also has broken the swing high from weekly, has gone back up from 4 hour, also the same thing. So let me see how it is reflecting on gold again. So you see a narrow doji on 5 minutes on gold. Okay, so from here I'll be selling. Now for those who are running a sell trade, I wouldn't recommend to open any position, because then you're risking a double. Anytime it could reverse, which can happen. We are almost will be running that trade until the end of this session or the trade. So I'll be targeting 3 to 1 on this trade on gold. Okay, so here yeah, there is a, you can expect for this price to break this swing low. All right, let me open in my chart. I'm always late in my entry, but that's fine. Okay, so I'm a bit late entry, but I have entered potential sell for this with 1% risk only. Keep in mind, guys, everything here is only for educational. Anything can happen in trading. So I'm expecting gold to have a reversal from that level. It has formed a primary pattern, as is still maintaining that bullish structure, we could see that movement. But if it is reversing, then we could see that coming back down again, and that is the main goal here, is to gain the peep and then to take the profit as soon as we can. Okay, so after long patience we have opened that. Now for those who already on a trade, I wouldn't recommend to double up any position or add to a losing position or a winning position, just as it is. Always keep in mind, guys, here everything I recommend you to open in a demo account. And also if you want to learn the strategy that I am trading, gold, all the instrument that we are trading, you can join us. The link below this video. There is an opportunity today. There's a coupon available for you to join Forex Trading Wizard Academy to see everything that we are trading. The link below this video for this coupon. Also I can give you that coupon so that you can use it in your lifetime access checkout. This coupon will be available only for 48 hours. So you can use that coupon, guys, to join Forex Trading Wizard Academy, so that you can see all the trade that I'm opening. I'm live or I'm not live. You can access that everything that we have in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, including all the strategy that I am trading, all the tools that I am using. You can access the VIP chat group. So use that coupon, visit the website, and then you will be able to access everything that we have. So any question, don't hesitate to ask. The website link you can find first link below this video. So what we see here, the price action is bearish now. The way it is doing here, which we could see in turn potentially downside movement. Let the price drop. It's against the trend trade, so we will be managing the trade very fast. As soon as you see the price has gone enough profit, we will be taking some part. It's a bit bigger risk to reward ratio trade. First, let's see how far we can take. The only thing I want from you guys, make sure you do the risk management and do proper trade management so that you are not losing anything. So here, the way the price action has formed, let me see. There is a 20 EMA retest. From 30 minutes that there is a doji. So if the market reverse, we could see that this price even coming back to this support level, which is possible. If it fails to create a higher high, we might see that that drop. But this 20 EMA is still very strong here. You may see. It's trying to gather some more liquidity. Yes, it has crossed this high. right? So from 5 minutes it triggered here above this candle. Now I want to see that this one is closing as a narrow doji and the next one is breaking down. Okay guys, so as I mentioned earlier, it's against the trend trade, so it might take a little bit of time to drop. If it is dropping, here is the 15 minutes closed as a, it's forming a doji. Alright guys, we are a bit longer today, but let me see. Right, so 15 minutes closing, we'll see how this candle closed, and this one, if this one is closing like that as a red long candle, which is good for us, then we should be able to see that next one coming down again, which is in the direction in our favor. Okay, so guys, I hope that you are enjoying. Make sure you like this stream, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. And also you can check out the link below this video for our website. Visit the website. Okay, so you see that there is a long week candle has formed a doji. Now here is the key points to see, is it bouncing up or dropping down further. Let me see what kind of price action it is forming. The 5 minutes candle is a bullish candle. Let me see on the lower time frame. Okay, so here so 1 hour closing as a let's look at the multi time frame to see. Okay, so these 5 minutes we need to see that not being able to break the high, instead forming a doji, right? That will give us potential for downside. Okay, so we can see that the price is still in favor of holding this trade, though it is a very tight stop loss. So I will be holding, because from 15 minutes, if it is dropping down, then we might see that this price breaking this low, coming to this daily and 4-hour perspective, which is also support level. Now if we look at other time frame, AUDUSD, you see that there is a rejection here on the lower on AUDUSD. So gold basically follows AUDUSD in most of the time, and if we look at all the instrument, we see Euro AUD might give us reversal from here. Yeah, Euro AUD showing potential reversal. Euro CAD, Eurojpy also showing bullish. Gbpusd also getting slowly rejected from gold. We see potentially pullback. Let me see if euro dollar. So in all of them, there is a tendency for gold to come down. Let's see on the 5 minutes. Okay, it's closing here. The gold price action closed as a here okay, so if it managed to fill that long wick on the 15 minutes, we should be able to see a long bearish candle. All right, so which we see primarily trying to break, and which is needed for us to see. Now if it breaks, then we might see that very sharp drop here on gold. This 5 minutes candle, which is potentially bearish, we see some downside coming. All right guys, are you enjoying this a bit longer session? I know that some of you may have got a little bit tired. Just missed trade due to early close on euro and gold. Thank you very much. Lucas not selling only. Okay, very good, thank you. Hi coach, kindly please check US30. Okay, thank you very much. Also guys, make sure that you use that lifetime access coupon to access all the material that we have. Every trade that I open, I am on live or not live with the VIPs as well. So if you are our member, you will be able to access all of them from your from a private group. So I'll recommend you to join today. Link below this video. Using that coupon, you can get a huge advantage today. So use that coupon on the lifetime access. You can find that link below this video for the website. Thank you. And I don't find sell currency. Thank you very much, MD Tobarok. Thanks for that. We see that gold now trying to the way I see price action, seller looks to me a bit stronger than buyers. So once I'm waiting for one spike down, and then we can take some profit and move the stop loss at entry so that we can secure that trade. Now here 15 minutes, that if that 15 minutes closing as a doji, which might have a little bit of risk for this upside bias. Let me see, before this candle close, we need to see that in fact gold has broken down this level, right? So which is we can expect, we see that some downside coming here. Which I'm still trying to make sense of gold trades. Okay, thank you for that. We will be no problem. We will be discussing more on the lessons. I will be explaining more. Now here is the key. If it is forming this doji, it left an imbalance here. Okay, so it might go up and fill that imbalance and then drop, or we could see that drop from here, right? So depending on this 5 minutes candle is very important. Okay, it's trying to drop, so which is good for us. I am entering to my profit zone, so I want to see if it reverses, we should be able to see that significant breakdown here. All right, looks like it's going to drop. Okay, yeah, looks like, let's see, looks like that we could see that drop. Because if it drops, we might see it's suddenly coming back down to the support level. But if it is, the buyers will try to break the high. Here is the key points. Okay guys, so I hope that you're enjoying the live session. Let me see here. Now if it is breaking this, there is a liquidity here. Okay, This is what I was talking about. There's a liquidity in that zone. So now here is the point. This candle, after gathering that liquidity, if we see that it has got rejected to the downside, which is a very good sign. Now it crossed that high. Okay. This 5 minutes candle, this one we want to see that closing like that at a long wick candle. Then that means it triggered that liquidity from the top, and the next one we can expect to come down. That will give us the trade to our profit zone. So this closing is very important to see. We don't want to see that it's closed like that, right? We want to see that in this 50 seconds time it's closing as a doji or weaker candle, so that we can see the next one is coming down. Now you can see it has crossed all this high. Even if it is closing as a red candle, it's way better for us to see the market going in our favor. Now in the last 20 seconds is very important to see. Here we see there's a gap opening. So the 15 minutes close as a doji. Let me see. Now okay, so here this is a completely in a sideway. So this long wick candle, last one that we saw on the 5 minutes, is potentially bearish price action. From 15 minutes downside, 30 minutes, yeah, so 30 minutes also closed. We can see an hour candle closed. So 1 hour closed as a doji, red doji. So the next candle for us sometimes it's a bit painful, but it's in fact it's going in our favor. Okay, thumbs up guys, hold on to that. Yeah, okay, so here we see that the price action here forming a double top or kind of consolidation, but still going in our favor. 15 minutes, you see there is a gap opening, and this price action is a potential reversal, which we see that, as I mentioned, if it drops, we'll see that very fast drop. And I have entered in my profit zone. Guys, let me know if you are running the trade. Are you in profit zone after a long patience? Okay, Okay, awesome, thank you very much. And in the meantime, I'm in profit zone at the moment on gold trade. So I need a like and also subscribe. For those who join first new today, this is Forex Trading Wizard Academy live session. Guys, make sure that you press that bell button, subscribe to the channel. You can join our academy for the rest of your life. We do have a lot of trading opportunity here. All the trade that I open, this is the only academy where you see that entry, stop loss, take profit, target are sent exactly to the traders who are trading. You'll not find anywhere in that way. And we do open incredible trades as well, including gold. Some of the trade, the way I send to the VIPs, I can present it to you so that you guys know exactly how we trade here. So yesterday's NASDAQ trade was sent in that way, that has given us a full 2 times profit. I'm sure that every one of you enjoyed that NASDAQ trade that we have opened yesterday, and along with gold 3 times yesterday. Today also, early today we had a gold that has given us also profit. Now this is the second trade for today on gold, and this one also I want to take profit. First let it drop and then we will see how we can take profit. Let's first of all, I want to see that it's closing as a bearish candle. And the way the price action is formed for me is potentially downside. If you are enjoying, make sure you like the stream. So today, so that you can grow as a trader, there is a coupon available. Will be ending very soon. This coupon I'm sharing with you in the live chat. Use that coupon right now and you can join us using that coupon on the lifetime access plan. It's a big discount for you so that you can be part of trading community to grow and learn as a trader. So the way I see price action on gold, the trade that we have opened, which going in my favor, so I'm still holding with running profit. Thank you very much. I'm currently in profit. Very good, Loda, thanks for that. I'm in profit zone, coach. Thank you, I really appreciate it. No problem, Smugda. Okay, so here let me see how the price actions form. Okay, here there is a potential for downside further, so we'll be holding that trade after dropping. So far potentially downside. Let's see, it might go up to gather little liquidity here, unless it's again there is an imbalance here, but I think that we might see it's keep coming for some more time. So 15 minutes you can see after this doji, yeah, so we should be able to see that drop. Now what it's running in profit. I will keep running that trade, guys. This trade still will be running even if I am not on live. I will keep running. You can join the free Telegram channel. If any update, if we are running the trade even when we are not on live, I will be posting that update on the free Telegram channel, or any update, any content, you can receive it from free Telegram channel. I have given you that free Telegram channel link in the description, and also you can find a link in the link below this video. So with that said, guys, a bit longer session today as NFP coming. We are preparing for big day, big trades. So with that said, I'm going to end the session. I hope that you enjoyed this live session. We'll keep that trade running, either going to SL or coming down. If it breaks this low, we might modify the trade, bringing the stop loss at entry, taking some profit. Let first come down to a good profit area, then we will be managing the trade accordingly. I'll post your update on the free Telegram channel and also in the VIP group. So with that said, thank you very much, and I'll see you again, guys, tomorrow again in the live session in trading NFP with other instrument as well. Thank you, and I'll see